everybody, it is Matt. I am back again with another reading. This time, let's talk about the new moon in Gemini. The new moon in Gemini. It is Monday, June 3rd, and I don't have exact times, but I believe the new moon is happening sometime today. So what is the new moon in Gemini about? It is all about communication. It's about communicating what you want in life, communicating how you want to see your life, and literally telling the universe, this is what I want, this is how I see it, and this is how things are going to happen. So when I did a reading earlier, talking about taking the weekend to make a plan, to write things down, to understand where you want to go and what you want to do, that's kind of what I was talking about, because this new moon is thrusting us forward in ways where you'll need to communicate exactly what you need to do and what you intend, so this plan can move forward, because you can't just do random shit and hope that it's gonna stick. The best way to do everything is to communicate about it, to let the universe know, like, this is what I want. Take that plan and move forward. So I believe, like, within the next 2 weeks, like, this next 2 weeks is an integral part of moving forward in terms of this is my new life. I mean, we've had a lot of stuff happen that has literally just closed out cycles and caused us to try new things, forced us onto a new path, and now we're at this point where, you know, the universe is asking you, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want to do? What do you see yourself doing? And how do you see this happening? Because we're not just going to have shit drop into your lap. We want you to make a plan. We want you to understand that if this is your new life, what do you see? What do you want to do? So good luck. I hope that you guys get everything that you want, and I hope that you do make a plan, because, you know, we all deserve what we want. We all deserve what we're looking for. Right now, it might be a little bit hard. It might be a little bit scary. It might be a little bit dysfunctional. And that's happening because all this new moon energy, you know, Gemini is twins. All this new moon energy is having us go one way, and we want to go a different way, and we don't know what to do, and sometimes that might be a little bit scary. Well, harness that scariness. Harness it and just hold on to it and go, I can beat this. I can do what I want to do. And nothing can tell me what I can't do and what I can do. And yeah, everything is scary and everything's new, but I'm gonna go with it. So let's do a reading. Let's do a reading and see what we have to look forward to. Not only for new moon in Gemini, but this week. You know, let's see. I'm gonna pull one card. I'm gonna pull. Ooh, yeah, 3 cards. All right. Sorry, I think I'm a little bit stuffy. So we get the Knight of Cups. We get 6 of Wands, victory, and art. Basically, 15. Oh yeah, art. Trump's card. We get all this, and let's start out with the Knight of Cups. This is emotion. This is the new start to an old way of looking at your emotions. This is, what do I truly want? How do I truly want to feel? And what is it that I've been putting off for so long that is now time to look back at? How do I reopen this dialogue that I've had with myself that maybe has been put off to the side? And maybe it's not even a dialogue with yourself. Maybe it's a dialogue with the universe. Maybe it's a dialogue with somebody else. But this is a new way of doing things. This is literally you opening yourself up and going, I'm ready, I'm open, I'm a sponge. I am willing to try something new. I am willing to feel a new way. You know, this at one point this might have been the card of overreaching. I think in a few different readings, I had this as a card of reaching for something and not being able to get it. This right now just feels like I'm placing something new. I found something, I'm placing it, I'm going to let it grow, I'm going to feel it, and I'm going to feel it out. So as of right now, like there's this new start of emotion because it is a new moon. It's you know, letting a lot of things go that haven't served us for maybe a while and welcoming in a new feeling, a new way of doing things, a welcome change of pace. So during this week and during today, we're opening ourselves up to this whole new way of doing life. We're opening ourselves up to a new path, a new life, a new love. You know, it's all emotion. It's a younger version of emotion. So we're going back to this way we might have felt as kids and going, oh, everything feels new, everything feels beautiful, everything is mine for the taking, emotionally speaking. So what you're doing is you're placing your heart on a pedestal and going, I value you, I love you, I love myself. And if I love myself, then everybody else, or if I love myself, then I can love everybody else. If I value myself, then I can value my path. If I love myself, the universe will show me love. And you're not trying to do this because you want love back. You're doing this because you really understand that true emotion that's coming through you. With all this new energy coming out, it's like, oh, I feel all this new emotion. I feel the need to have self-care. I feel the need to look at myself differently. I feel the need to look at my path differently. So that to me means that we're shifting our consciousness, and because we're shifting our consciousness, we're shifting the way we feel about where our path was, what we were doing, what we want to do. All that comes into this newfound respect for ourselves as well as what we're supposed to be doing. And then we get into the Six of Wands card. It says victory. Right about now, there may be a whole bunch of information that is coming at us and we don't know what to do. Like we're sitting in all this new emotion, we're crying, we're battling, trying to battle ourselves, we may be battling the universe. There's all this new stuff that's coming to us. So pick and choose. You know, it does say victory, but there's a lot of existential crises going on because, for lack of a better term, we've walked into a new life and we're, you know, trying to open doors and we're trying to like jiggle keys and jiggle locks, and some of it is working, some of it isn't, and that's okay. The doors that are opening for you are the doors that are helping you move forward. So with this is trying to say, okay, take what resonates, take what's good, take what is allowing you in, and just dump the rest. And I had done a reading, I think Friday or Thursday, where we talked about going off in a direction, taking everything and then disseminating the information as you need it. Like you take everything and then you throw away what doesn't resonate. This is more of that. This is more of okay, everything that is in this pile that I currently have, everything that is in my wheelhouse is good for me. This is the direction that I'm starting out in. If I just take it for what it's worth and don't question it, then I have everything that I need for this current journey, and I'm just going to allow it to happen. So with this card, yeah, there's all this new information. There's all these new things. There's a new path laid in front of us, and you're just going to go down it. We're being asked to go down this new path. It's new, it's scary, it's triumphant. It'll work out. You know, the only thing that won't allow it to work out is yourself. You're being too scared to want to move forward. You're being too scared and say, no, I can't do this right now. I'm gonna put this off to the side and work on something else that has nothing to do with what's in front of me. You could do that, but why? Like, this is saying everything that's right in front of you right now is exactly what you should be doing. It sets your soul on fire. It feeds your heart, and it's passion. Like, tangible passion, not sex, but, I mean, that can come later. This is just saying, here, we're giving you a card. We're going to give you something, and you can choose. You have free will to say, nah, I'm good, but why would you do that? Like, if you're basically being given, like, a card, an option that says, here, you will not fail. Would you take it? I would. So then that brings us to the last card, which is art. You know, I believe that because we are opening our heart and because we are standing in something completely new right now, we have to find a way to relate. And being as though most of us are standing in something completely new that we've never done before and are trying to connect with our soul, our heart, our passion, we have to create. And I keep coming back to creation, being able to create something in order to manifest it. You're being asked, what do you want? Well, if that means writing it down, if that means creating a picture, if that means picturing it in your head and releasing it to the universe, that's what you need to do, because this is the card of asking for it and creating it, and so it shall be. So in reality, like, again, you know, all these really just mean that you're being asked specifics and you're being told specifics, and all you really need to do is say, okay, I'm going to write down my specifics. I'm going to find a way to express what I want, what I feel, how I want it, what I need to the universe, and I'll be met with exactly what I need. That's beautiful. It's art. It is an expression of love. It is an expression of your passion, your path, your way forward. It is finding what you truly need in this world in order to make the next 2 weeks, the next month, the next year, the next 7 years possible. It's you creating your destiny through spoken word, a picture, written word, communication. Because communication is key with all of this. Like, something new in your wheelhouse, being victorious, and creation of the utmost importance. What do you want? What do you see yourself doing? What do you know, where do you want to move to? Not physically, but emotionally, mentally, tangibly. What do you see yourself doing, and how do you see yourself getting there? And if you're not writing it down, if you're not in some form of creation, then you're spinning your wheels. And it's not going to work out the way you want to. Create. Find this creation. Find this passion that drives you forward. Especially right now, because we have so much that is asking us to just step forward and create the life that we want. And yeah, it's scary, and it's also heartwarming. It's really heartwarming, and it's really the start of a new life. And all you really have to do is create this plan. And for those of you who don't want to write, or don't know how to write, or don't know how to draw, or don't know how to create, doodle. I can show you this. I created this last week, and I was just doodling. But any form of expression that allows you to be in touch with the inner self, with your inner self, with your heart center, with your chakra, with anything that forms creation is what you should be doing at this point. And if that means coming home and doing something extra, like say you have a job, you have a full-time job, that doesn't leave a whole lot of time for anything extra. Well, this is just saying any little form of creation that you can do to make yourself feel better, to figure out your true path, to figure out your passion, do it. If that means taking an extra 5 minutes out of your day to meditate, to write, to draw, to find something that really draws you into it, then that's what you need to do. So this, my friends, these are really good cards of manifestation, creation, and understanding that if you want it, it happens. It's going to happen. There is no way it's not going to happen. The only way victory is not going to be yours, and the only way that you're not going to step into this newfound reality is if you stop yourself. And why would you want to stop yourself? Like, there's no reason to really want to stop from any movement forward. So what I'm going to do right now, one of my friends, the Enchanted one, I'll link to her page, sent me an Enchanted Oracle deck a while ago, and we're going to pull a card, and we'll talk about it. And let's see. So it says higher perceptions, third eye connection. Let's see what that means. You know, let's see. I think I know what it means, but let's. All right. So higher perceptions, third eye connection. There needs to be a balance between your internal and external world. You are now finding that balance after going unbalanced for so long. Congrats. You are on your highest path and in alignment with your divine purpose. Wahoo. This is that deep knowing. This is, for those of you who just came to this video, you already know. You already know that your divine purpose is being worked on. You already know what you're supposed to be doing. It is just starting. It is just putting away all the what ifs and how to's and what if I fail and all that shit that's in your head and saying, you know what? No, I got this. I know. I don't know how I know. I just know. And I know if I keep working on it, and if I keep reaching forward, then everything will eventually work out. I just need to stop stressing. I just need to move forward with the intention that this is what I need to do. And especially right now, like in this new moon period, and with every new moon period, you know, you're being asked to like drop what doesn't serve you and bring in what does serve you. This is saying that we already know what we're trying to bring in. We already know what we're being asked to do. We already know where we're supposed to be. We just have to get over our head. We just have to get out of our head and connect with that deep sense of knowing and our heart and go, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm driving towards. I know what I'm moving forward to. Allow yourself to move towards it. Allow yourself, even if it's a brief moment, allow yourself that brief moment of, I got this. You can stress about it later, but right now, I have this. This deep sense of knowing will not let me down. I know what I'm about to get into, and I know I can take it, and I know I can succeed, and I know that whatever I put my energy into will come back to me 20, 30, 40, 50 fold, and I won't just be helping myself. I will be helping so many other people in the process because that is my now new divine path. I hope this resonated, friends. I really hope this resonated, and I hope that you take all this to heed, and I hope you understand that we are stepping into a new life at this point. We're all stepping into it, and we've been doing it for a while, and those that are taking the reins and going, you know what, it's time, and even some of us who aren't and are just kind of flailing around with the universe, we're still doing it. You're taking those baby steps towards a better life, towards understanding yourself, and if you're understanding yourself, you're understanding those around you. And those are the best steps that you can take, because we also need to be there for each other. We need to understand ourselves so we can be there for ourselves and be there for each other, for the people that are trying to find their way in this universe, in this world, in this crazy world. So with that in mind, have a beautiful week. Have a beautiful new moon in Gemini. I hope this resonated. And I will talk to you all later. Peace, love, hair grease, smile.